Welcome back to Two Douchey Guys for another beer review. What do we got on tap today?
Today we have I Love You with My Stout from Evil Twin Brewing Company. If you don't know, the Evil Twin Brewing Company is kind of what they call a gypsy brewer, which means they don't actually have their own facility. They just kind of brew at other people's facilities, and I don't know obviously how the contracts work, but and also the reason that he's called Evil Twin is because his brother is McKellar, who does most of his brewing over in Europe. But little fun fact.
Well, how about that? All right, so we're gonna get to it.
Yeah.
And you said this is a stout.
It's an imperial stout. I believe it's 13%, 12%. Excuse me.
All right, and I don't know the rest of the country, but it's definitely getting into stout season here.
Yeah, it's about mid 50s, maybe low 50s right now. Alright, so we got it in the glass. Pitch black, as you'd expect from the style. A little bit of brown at the bottom. Nice tan head. We did pour it pretty much down the middle, maybe a half finger at the time, but it really dissipated quickly. And that does happen a lot in your high alcohol beers. But get a nose on it.
Let's do it. Let's get sniffy. You can already smell it. It's starting to drift in some unique smells. Oh, that's interesting. There's almost almost like a green apple in there too.
Yeah, you get a little bit of tartness.
Yeah.
You do get milk chocolate. I get a little bit of cherry in there. Maybe a little bit of dark, bitter chocolate as well, but I think that has more to do with the tart fruit note that you had described. Definitely tell it's boozy as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm getting a lot of the booziness.
Yeah, real more towards the back of the throat, like when you're inhaling there. But
there's almost like a, gosh, I want to say it's like a toffee almost.
Yeah, you definitely get that caramel toffee note mixed in with the chocolate. Ready to taste?
Yeah, we might as well. Tastes almost just like it smells.
Right at the front, you do get a little pop of bitterness. Immediately after that, though, more towards the front to middle of the tongue, I get a lot of cherry.
Yeah.
Tons of cherry, a little bit of raisin type flavor. At the back, though, is where you get more of the chocolate, more of the roasted malt, more of the kind of toffee, caramely flavor. But really the fruit, for me, at least the cherry note, kind of carries all the way back through. And at the end, though, it is kind of a dry beer, and you do get a little bit of an alcohol burn.
A little bit, and it's really tart for a stout. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, so we are drinking it a little cold, and it is fairly fresh. I think I picked it up a couple weeks ago. But yeah, it's interesting. It doesn't have a lot of the chocolate that I thought it was going to have.
No, it definitely doesn't. It's more of a, it's a tart, fruity stout. I mean, it's kind of unique for what I was expecting anyway.
It is boozy though, which is kind of disappointing. I like it better when they are able to hide all of that. And it is a little bit more thin than I expected it was going to be.
Yeah, it's got a good mouthfeel though. I won't say it's overly thin.
No, it's just normally when you get big imperial stouts like that, you expect a more milky, silky consistency. So let's get towards the ratings. I have Rate Beer pulled up here. And this one was kind of weird. For the style of imperial stout, they gave it an 86, but for the overall, they gave it a 99. So really weird for me
that it
would be, well, yeah, it would be so low in the style category, but then so high.
Okay, so I guess it's up to us.
So what you've been waiting for.
Alright, so for the style, I think I'm going to go an 8 right now. It's a little off of what I was expecting for the style.
Yeah.
I guess my perception of the style of stout being this, and this is really different.
I say it's a fruit bomb, really. Yeah. Dark fruits though.
And now that I'm drinking it, there's actually a lot of hop on the back, just starting to come back through.
Yeah, it's like a dry pelletized hop flavor, but I think that has a lot to do with the alcohol burn as well. I'll give it an 8 as well. It's by far not one of my favorite stouts, even just from them. They make Even More Jesus, which is, I think, top 5 for me as far as stouts go that I've had. But yeah, it's a little thin, it's a little boozy, not enough chocolate for me. So yeah, 8 for the style.
Okay. So that leads us to overall.
Overall.
Okay, overall for this beer, I think I'm going to actually go to 7.5. It's a good beer, but if I want a stout, this is not what I want necessarily. I mean, it's a good beer, but it's a really different flavor. When I think of stouts, I think of something richer and fuller, and this is almost like an extreme ale. I mean, there's some extreme fruit beer or something. There's something going on here that's just doesn't scream stout to me.
Yeah, overall, and it has warmed up just a tad. I am actually getting a little vanilla in there now. I'll keep it at an 8. It's good. It's not as good as I thought it could be.
Yeah.
I don't feel that that's gonna make me knock it down though. If you've watched Imperial Stouts, are my second favorite style, so those generally score high for me. I would go out of my way to get this, obviously, but not before a lot.
Yeah, I think that's why I moved it down. It's just not something.
And
I don't know if I want to revisit it anytime soon.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
yeah, and with it being 12%, for me anyway, when you do get a higher alcohol beer, and you're not going to drink a lot of them, you really want that one to be good.
Yeah,
because you're only going to really have one, maybe two, depending on how heavy it's going to sit on you. And this one actually, I don't think would sit too heavy.
No, it
because
doesn't
it's
feel,
not. Yeah,
it doesn't feel like it'll sit very heavy at all.
But yeah, 8, and then 8's across the board for me, and then 7.5 overall for you.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. We're done.
Good.
Hey, make sure you rate, subscribe, and comment down below. Let us know what you think of this or what your #1 stout is. Like I say, if we can get it, we'll try it.
And if you disagree with us,
put it down there.
Let us know.
Be sure and check our Twitter too.
2EG.
See.